Hello students and family members, it's Mr. Panza. Another tech tool video. This one working with a PDF document in the Cabinet app. If you're not sure how to get a PDF into the Cabinet, please watch the previous videos on this webpage so that you know how to get to this point. Otherwise, this video will be showing you how to take this PDF, mark it up, use text box, erase mistakes, and then be done with this piece. The Cabinet is an application that allows you to mark up a PDF. So in this case, you can see there's a couple of questions that we need to answer. So after reading, if I'm ready to answer this question, there's a couple of ways I can do it. Because this is such a small space, I'm probably going to want to type my response. Or if you don't like scribbling with your finger, you probably want to type your response. The way you do that is by down here at the bottom, clicking these different type of options and holding your finger down. Look at all of the different options. We have an eraser tool, which will allow you to erase different markings that you scribble onto this PDF document. A highlighter tool, which will allow you to highlight specific pieces of the document. A red pen tool, an arrow tool, a text box tool, and a different text box tool. Well, wherever you want to type, you are going to click, hold your finger down, and have the different options pop up. So in this case, I want the text box. Now notice there's two different text boxes. The one you want is the one with the little cursor blinking and it says ABC. Once you have that, it shows you that it's selected, and wherever you put your finger down next, it's going to create a text box. I've positioned my iPad differently so I can show you what the text box will look like. You're going to want to use your iPad in this way, which has the screen facing you here and the keypad in front of you here. So you can see where I clicked right underneath question 1, and it's created this text box. I can make this text box larger if I wanted to make it a longer answer, or smaller, or go down. And then all I have to do is type my answer into this text box. And when I'm done, I just click off of it. I'm still selected on text box, so if I wanted to answer the second question, I again just place my finger there and there's my text box. And I can maneuver this text box up and down, make it bigger, smaller, longer. Wherever I place that text box, then it will stay on those lines and I'll be able to type directly in here to answer the questions by typing. So once again, just using my finger to drag this into the correct area and then typing my answer. And when I'm done, just click Done. Then you can select it and move it with your finger to make sure that it fits on the lines. Sometimes you're not going to want to type your answer. Maybe you'll want to write it. For example, I have some big open spaces here, so I may want to use the actual pen tool, not the highlighter tool. This is the pen tool. You'll want to go to the paint palette, pick one of these colors. I like blue. And then I can write my response. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult, especially without a stylus pen. Maybe you start writing and you realize, man, that's way too big. I'd rather use the text box. Don't worry. I can use the eraser tool and get rid of it. So now I know, go back to the text box tool, ABC, and there's my text box and my answer. Then when I'm done, click Done in the bottom right-hand corner and just maneuver your answer back where you'd like it. And then I can, in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see it says Next. You can click Next because this is a 2-page document, and keep working using the same exact tools that we used on the first page. Holding this down, using text boxes, or my pen tool, or my eraser and highlighter. These are the neat features of the Cabinet. In the next video, when you're all finished with a worksheet, it will show you how to submit a document onto Schoology.